on our way into Moab to get a new set of brake pads. It is May 3rd and we are about to make a run back to Utah from Florida.
Yes.
We've been down here in Florida basically since November, other than a couple of trips back and forth to home.
Well, and adventuring around.
And have had a great time. It seems kind of weird. I mean, literally, you know, I mean, the trailer's been a few places here in Florida, but this has been home base for 6 months, so it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, time to go home, and we're, you know, with everything that's going on, you know, we plan on staying pretty close to home this summer. As a matter of fact, this may be the last Sunday video consistently for a while. I mean, we'll try to put out some content as we're in our home base area, but just want to give you a warning if there's not a video that shows up. Sorry.
We'll try.
Yeah, we'll try to keep the content flowing. And Angie and I are going to be traveling separately.
So a jaunt across the country, no big deal. Separate, we're kind of nervous.
Welcome to colorful Colorado. She following me following her. So come along. Let's get
Hope there's
this.
no adventure.
Yeah, let's get this done. Angie's actually going to jet out of here in front of me a little bit early. She wants to stop at a place about 60 miles up the road, wash the car. So
Wow.
she's off while I get that big girl out of here, and of course she can drive a little faster than I can when she wants.
Wow. And I'm gonna get fuel.
Yes, and she's going to top off on fuel. Yeah, boy, you know, we topped off yesterday. I already had pretty much a full tank in the truck itself, topping off the auxiliary tank. And then topping off the top of the tank. 55 gallons, $277. It's just the hand we're dealt, though.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is. My grandpa used to say, you can't control the price of fuel, you just gotta budget it. Well, we're off. Come along. If there's anything of interest, we'll clue you in. Welcome to Mississippi. Well, we're gonna cross the mighty Mississippi. Welcome to Louisiana. Well, hey everybody, we've made it to Memphis, Texas. I didn't do any filming last night, but our first stop was at Monroe, Louisiana, and we stayed at the Pavilion RV Park right off I-20 and had a great night there. Laura, I contacted them and Laura was able to get us a spot. Now, they are a Passport America campground. However, during certain months they don't accept that. So that was out, but they did accept the fact that I'm a retired law enforcement, gave me 20% off that. So it was $32, so that was still nice. And tonight, here at the Memphis, Texas City Park, it's free. They provide water and power hookups for travelers for free, and I contacted the police department here, and they said I was good to go. Just need to notify them when you're stopping in. and we're the only ones here. So I may do a little bit more about the city park. The hookups, as you can see, are right next to their city pool, which seasonally it's not going right now, or maybe due to COVID, although I'm guessing this time of year it wouldn't be going anyway. All right, well, I'm got unhooked so that I could go up and again top off with a little bit cheaper fuel. It looks like the cheapest fuel in this area is $5.09 a gallon. Well, we're leaving the Memphis City Park here in Memphis, Texas. We're about 100 miles southeast of Amarillo. And
on the 287?
Yes, on the 287. So this little city park has 8 power and water hookups. There's no sewer here. And I may have already mentioned this, but it's right next to a pool, which, you know...
I don't know if they open it, but maybe it's like after Memorial Day or something.
So I talked on the phone with Dave from Texas Family Camping, and he said that while I was on the phone with him, he was doing a little Google search and could see that there was water in the pool. So he's thinking that maybe they opened the pool Memorial weekend here in Texas. But kind of interesting, and we had a very quiet stay here.
Very quiet. Cute brick roads.
I don't know.
Old town. Okay, they were a little bumpy, but they were cute. So in the car, they were cute.
So you turn and I can't. You turn just past the Loves if you're headed north on a major street at the traffic light. You go to 6th Street and then you turn south on 6th Street for about a half a mile. That road is all brick.
And it's kind of like this.
Kind of the old cobblestone type road, and about rattled my teeth out in the trailer, but just you know, that was fun. Anyway, so hey, thanks Memphis City for
yes.
letting us crash here for the night, and it's free. There's no charge at all. But I was talking to Angie last night. We're gonna send a thank you card with a little bit of a little cash, just because you know, hey.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're gonna do, but.
Parking here in the rest area, and if we had the more ride steps, we would be SOL.
Yeah,
unless there was a spot on this side, I guess, but there's trucks parking inside trucks here on both sides. So
where are we?
New Mexico.
That's right. This guy's gonna come by, so
you better get out of there.
Again, so this is a rest area here on I-40,
right.
and the truck parking is parallel. So
right.
Yeah, and if you had that pull-out step, that'd be a problem.
It would be.
Well, we overnighted at the Ute Mountain Travel Plaza, which is just adjacent to the Ute Mountain Casino, and had an okay night. Had a few trucks pulling in and out, but hey, that's to be expected. It's a truck stop. And we're 440 miles from home, so we should be able to make it home today. And just getting the car ready. So, you know, from Florida to Utah in 4 days. Yay. Our normal, we like to travel about 200 miles. And hey, you know, when you need to, you just hit the road and go. But boy, it's been a push pulling this big girl. All right, well, again, we'll hit the road. We'll see if there's anything of interest. We'll let you know. Cost, of course, to stay here was free. So so far, you know, after from leaving Florida, we paid $32 in Monroe, Louisiana. We got a free night in Texas, a free night here. So helps offset those huge fuel costs. All right, let's head on down the road. Hello, Utah. Hey, I'm over here fixing the truck. What are you doing?
I'm doing a pedicure.
What?
Oh, you know, impromptu do my nails, right?
How about you come fix the truck?
I'd rather have pretty toes.
Well, unexpected stop. We were climbing out of Moab when Angie called me on the phone and said that she could really smell brakes. And I was busy looking at my gauges, of course thinking, I haven't even touched my brakes, we're going up the hill. But I got pulled over and the left rear tire on the truck was just smoking. So I must have a caliper that's sticking. So fortunately we were just barely south of the trailhead for the fallen officer ride here on the 191. We've got pulled over, I've unloaded the trailer. I did a quick check of the temperature. The rotor on my rear caliper was 384 degrees. The rotor on my right rear caliper was 180. So it was hot. We're only about 11 miles north of Moab, so I'll get this tire off and take a look at that caliper and see what we need. All the joys.
Yeah, but the positives are...
Well, we're not too far from home. We can always call one of the kids to come and get us. Sell the truck right here as is.
No.
Trying to get the caliper to come off. And then we'll be able to get the brake pads out of the...
See how bad they are?
Well, we're on our way into Moab to get a new set of brake pads.
Easy enough to do. We know where there's several parts stores.
I know right where the Napa is in town.
And the AutoZone.
And the AutoZone. As you can see, that brake pad crack broken up. Certainly that could have been because of the heat. I ran into Moab and got a new set of brake pads for the rear. Not exactly sure what created this problem. Could have been the caliper, but I've checked the caliper. It seems to be fine, but put these new pads on and should be good to go. At least I hope. It's always an adventure. Went ahead and spent the night here. I tried to fly the drone, but this is a no-fly area. I'm guessing it's because we're just too close to the airport, which is a little bit further north of us. But all right, we're gonna get hooked up and got the a 300-mile push to get us back to northern Utah. Let's hope that repair I did takes care of the issue. So we'll know soon enough. Well, we made it back to Cache Valley. Just had that one little hitch in our giddy up, and it's a little chilly here. And if you look, I'm not sure if this is going to show up on the camera, but it's pretty ominous clouds over there, and it's supposed to potentially snow. Snow is in the forecast. Maybe we left Florida just a little bit too soon. That's okay. We've been snowed on before in the trailer. I'll tell you one thing though. Jazz is sure loving that nice thick green grass. Huh, Jasmine? Yeah.